Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. If you're a subscriber, if you're new, welcome. Hopefully you guys didn't mind that singing performance there. I probably lost a lot of viewers after that singing performance. But anyway, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, guys. It is the end of September. We are in October officially. And that means, hold on, pumpage, green. Everything's green. Green day, you know, 420. But yeah, I mean, I was around the crypto space last year, and we also had a very bearish September. We had a very nice DeFi summer boom in July and August. Things were pumping. People were making a lot of money with food coins, and then all of a sudden, bam, things just crashed in September. And for a whole month of September, things was just trading sideways. But last September, we did have a little NFT boom. So I do remember that. That was my first time in NFTs last year. But anyways, it is officially October. As you guys already know, October, the last few days, has been green. All across the board in the altcoins, NFT space, everything has been pumping. So let's take a quick look at some of the NFT projects that we talk a lot about on this channel. So starting things off with the Doge Pound. So the Doge Pound has been pumping big time, especially today. I saw the floor price go from up to like let me see what the floor price is right now. So Doge Pound right now, the floor price, it says 2.5, but the problem is, I looked into it, there's one dog that just no one can buy right now. There's some kind of error. But really, the floor price right now is 2.78. 2.78 ETH is the floor price right now. We're closing in on 3 ETH floor. Honestly, guys, I think this thing can pull like a Cool Cats, where it can go up to double-digit ETH, like 10 ETH. I think I can see this thing going to 10 ETH. I can honestly see this thing going to 10 ETH. Not financial advice, as always. And also, how about the Doge puppies? What are they up to? Doge Pound puppies right now, floor price is 0.449. I think last week it was like about 0.2 or something. Now it's 0.449. And then, yeah, Doge Pound, the floor price last week was about 1.5, and it's almost doubled. It's almost double in a span of a week. So, yes, so the Doge Pound has been introducing NBA players. You know, each day they're introducing a new NBA player. Reason why they're doing that is they're actually launching a NFT project on their launchpad that involves these NBA players. It seems like these NBA players are behind this new project that's launching on the Doge Pound, right? So I think this was yesterday or today. Yesterday. Today's the 3rd, right? Yes, today's the 3rd. So yesterday, Terrence Ross from the Orlando Magic. He used to play for the Toronto Raptors. I'm a big Toronto Raptors fan. We the North. Leave a comment in the section if you guys are a Toronto Raptors fan. Probably nobody. But yeah, so Terrence Ross, he's announced by the Doge Pound that he's a part of this NFT project that's launching on the Doge Pound. Okay, so that's bullish. There's many other. I think there's Michael Carter Williams, and then somebody else. I can't remember. But each day they're releasing the names of these NBA players that are involved. So very bullish. They also got a few other things that are coming up as well. So they released this post, Why HODL. They got a launch pad. They got a mobile app, Pokemon Go style treasure hunt, staking, brand deals, breeding that's coming up, native tokens, celebs, brand experiences, web game, blah, blah, so much things going on. So much things going on. And then you got Alex Becker talking about them. I mean, he's been tweeting about it for the last several times in the last few days, and this past weekend he's been tweeting about it. Doge Pound has similar functionality with passive income coming to it. Grab them while they are cheap. All right, and he said that this morning. So very bullish on Doge Pound. I remember last week somebody was asking me, hey, what's the next Cool Cats, right? And I was like, hey, I said Doge Pound is one of them. I'm bullish on the Doge Pound. And the other one's the Rumble Kongs. The Rumble Kongs, they've been quiet lately, which is a good thing, you know? Great time to accumulate. Right now they're 1.1 ETH. I think they even dipped below 1 ETH at one point earlier this week. I do want to see a little bit more distribution in the owners, and probably that's what's happening right now. You know what? We're just settling right now in this range, and I think eventually, when there's more news about the game coming up, I think this thing is gonna moon, right? And then Cool Cats have been on an absolute moon mission right now. 13.49 ETH is the floor price right now. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And there was one tweet by Beanie where he actually was very bullish. I think he sold like a CryptoPunk on Saturday, and then he was asking people whether he should ape into Bored Ape or Cool Cats, right? And one of his tweets was, let me see here. Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is the tweet I was talking about. So I think Cool Cats has a real chance of flipping Bored Ape, really enjoying the community, blessed to be a part of it, so kind and welcoming to newcomers, and not a total show fest. Zero sense of elitism, and we would be already seeing what passive income tokens do to floor prices too. So yeah, Cool Cats also got their milk token, and they got their egg companion coming along with it as well. If you're a Cool Cat holder, you also got that candy bucket that was airdropped to the Cool Cat holders. If you got airdropped, so if you're a Cool Cat holder, you got airdropped this candy bucket. Wow, the floor price has definitely gone up. It was like 0.2 ETH earlier, now it's gone up to 0.43 ETH. Now the reason why this is very important is that during the month of October, if you have this candy bucket in your wallet, you're gonna get these Halloween airdrops from the Cool Cats team, right? Also, I think you do get, you're eligible to get, to win a Cool Cat as well. So, you know, who knows, maybe if you're lucky, you might get airdropped one Cool Cat in their giveaway, right? So, also, if you're not a Cool Cat, so it doesn't matter if you're a Cool Cat holder or not, if you have this candy bucket, right, in your wallet, then you're eligible for the Halloween airdrops and also the potential to win a Cool Cat. So, something to keep in mind. And also this one, you do have to buy on Polygon, right? So if you see this little purple Ethereum logo, then you have to buy it on Polygon. So make sure you are bridged over to the Polygon network and you can buy it from there. I wish I had time to explain how to do that, but we got so much to talk about. So there are other tutorials online that if you are interested. Basically, you want to bridge your Ethereum, your ETH over to the Polygon network using the Polygon bridge. And yeah, that's. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into detail with that because I just don't have time to explain. So yesterday, Alex Becker posted a video and he talked a lot about NFT projects yesterday. So there were a lot of alpha yesterday that he talked. But yesterday, I want to focus on what he said with Immutable X, right? Because some people probably don't know how to bridge over their ETH to the Immutable X layer 2. And also I'm seeing people are having errors connecting their wallets, or, you know, it's just things going wrong when they're trying to bridge over to Immutable X. So I want to show you guys what I just had a little pop. What I encountered when I bridged over to Immutable X. Now, I actually bridged over to Immutable X like back in August because I wanted to take part in the Gods Unchained Immutable X airdrop, okay? So my first experience was with Immutable X was actually back in August, early August, when I actually took part in the Gods Unchained. Basically, if you had Gods Unchained cards and if you played like one game, multiplayer game on Gods Unchained, you were eligible for an Immutable X airdrop that's going to be, you know, distributed later on in the future. Perhaps, I don't know, sometime in the future. Hopefully soon. So let's do this. So the first layer 2 for NFTs on Ethereum. The great thing about this, the gas fees are very minimal, very little. I mean, they say 0 gas fees, right? So if you go to start trading, these are the NFTs that are on the Immutable X marketplace right now. So Alex Becker yesterday was talking about Moody Crows. He says that this is the first Immutable X, the first NFT profile picture project on Immutable X, right? Which can be huge. It can be absolutely huge because you see the Degenerate Ape Academy on Solana. You got, he mentioned, as Becker talked about the Avalanche apes or the AVAX apes on the Avalanche network, which I still think, if you look at it right now, it's still pretty low in terms of the floor price. Yeah, and then, you know, any first NFT project on these ecosystems are a very, because they had the first mover advantage, so, you know, it's pretty historic. So those NFTs are going to be, you know, in my opinion, worth quite a bit, right? So Moody Crows right now, if I were to find what the floor price is, now these ones aren't revealed yet. So the floor price right now is about 0.45 ETH is the floor price right now. I think some people are kind of worried, like after the reveal, that, you know, the price might dump. Just something to consider. I mean, obviously don't jump in right now. I mean, you could. I mean, this thing could possibly moonshot after everything's revealed, but there's also that downside pressure as well when everything's revealed, that things could possibly go lower, right? So, but, you know, they go lower and then they start popping off after that, right? So first things first, if you want to deposit Ethereum onto the Immutable X, you're going to go to inventory at the top. If you want to check your amount of Ethereum on the Immutable X network, you click on this right here. It shows you your balance. Click on ETH. Now this allows you to withdraw the ETH that you have on Immutable X onto the mainnet Ethereum, okay? But if you want to deposit, you click on deposit. That's right next to it. Deposit ETH. And right here, I can transfer the ETH in my mainnet Ethereum wallet over to this. Yeah, so let's see if I want to deposit confirm. Click on sign. And then click on deposit, or click on confirm. Now, when I first encountered Immutable X, like back a couple months ago, I had an issue where it just wasn't connecting my wallet. I got this error message saying that I could not connect to my wallet. So let me play this video. Let me... I was thinking maybe there's something in Brave, like a pop-up blocker or some kind of shield, right, that would block the connection between the wallet and Immutable X. So apparently, yes, that's what it was. So on the Brave browser, there at the top, almost at the top right-hand corner, there's this little shield. Don't have any problems. So which leads me to believe. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So when I was depositing ETH into Immutable X the very first time, I got this error message. So something has gone wrong. Please check your wallet's connection and transaction status. For further assistance, please visit our support page. So I was going through Reddit forums. I was trying to find people who had the same issue with me. And what turned out to be the case was a pop-up blocker. That's as simple as that. So if you disable your pop-up blocker, that message will go away. And that's what worked for me. Now, hopefully it, you know, works for you guys when you guys are trying this. So on the Brave browser, I'm using the Brave browser. Now, if you're using Google Chrome, turn off the pop-up blocker. But with the Brave browser, let me see here. So the Brave browser up here, I don't know if you guys can see this. So my mouse is right near the top here. And if I click on that, shields up for this site. Sorry, this is for YouTube. So you want Immutable X. So right now you see the shield is gray, right? So that means pop-ups are actually turned off for this page. But if I clicked on this switch right now, if I try to deposit ETH into Immutable X, I might get that wallet connection error message, right? So if you guys are having that error message, make sure your pop-up blocker is turned off. If you're using the Brave browser, I'm showing you there. Google Chrome is a little bit different. Look it up how to do that. But yeah, that's what worked for me. When I first deposited ETH into Immutable X, that was the main problem I was having. I just could not figure out why was my wallet not being connected. And you know what? That's what it was. So after you deposit ETH onto Immutable X, it could take up to maybe 15, 20, half an hour. And then it should show up in your balance right here, okay? And once you do that, then it's, it's game on. You can go on the marketplace, buy whatever you want. Moody Crows. I also bought some Astro Bros. I'm not saying go out and buy this. But, some people are talking about it on Twitter, and I think Becker talked about it as well. Astro Bros. Right now, 0.06. It hasn't revealed yet, so that's another thing to consider. I mean, it could dump after reveal, so keep in mind with that. And also Veve, guys. Veve, my Veve fam. If you go down to Immutable X, you look at the bottom here. Look at that. Veve. We got a little opening, a little space, some real estate for Veve. For the Veve guys to come over here and play, right? This is the playground. Obviously, there's nothing here, but Veve is moving over to Immutable X this month. So that's pretty exciting stuff. So a lot of the Veve collectibles and comics, you know what? Who knows what that's going to do to the price? You know, it could go up. But at the same time, I don't know. It could. I'm not going to have any expectations. I'm not going to put any expectations. If I have any expectations, I might disappoint myself. But long term, I know these Veve collectibles are going to moonshot. I mean, they're going to be worth so much more than what they are now, right? But it'll be interesting to see what Veve, how these collectibles and comic books are going to do on Immutable X. Very exciting stuff. So next up on the list, or probably the last thing I'll talk about for today, is if you guys watch Chico Crypto, earlier this week he talked about a video about a potential airdrop that's bigger than DYDX, right? And DYDX, as you guys have been following, or if you guys actually got the airdrop like me, it was a huge ass airdrop, right? I mean, some people are getting up 20, 30,000. Some people are getting like $500,000 for this huge airdrop, depending on how much you trade in the past year, right? But Chico Crypto thinks that Optimism, you know, the layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, that there could be potentially an airdrop, okay? And if you guys want to watch the video in detail, just go to Chico Crypto, watch the biggest airdrop ever. He talks about it, talks about Optimism near the end there. So definitely look into that. But today I'm going to show you right now how to bridge over to Optimism and potentially, you know, set yourself up to get the airdrop. So Optimism, so you go to this page, optimism.io, right? Optimism.io. I'll leave a link in the description. So I click on deposit now. So you'll be taken to this page. And as you can see, we're going from mainnet Ethereum to optimistic Ethereum. So you can see I do have a small balance because I did bridge over with this wallet. You know, using this wallet, bridging over from mainnet to optimistic Ethereum. Also, here's another trick, guys. If you want to utilize more, you know, to maximize your airdrop potential, maybe do it with many wallets, right? Do it with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 8, 9, 10. Do as many wallets as you want if you have the time to do it and the funds to do it, right? But yeah, so you basically enter the amount of Ethereum that you want to transfer it over to optimistic Ethereum. Click on deposit. Oh, I don't have enough. Obviously, I don't have. I'm poor. I'm broke on this wallet. So 0 point. What, something small. I mean, obviously, put a little bit more than that. But yeah, you're gonna deposit that over to optimistic Ethereum, and this could take, you know, 20, 30 minutes. Now, the other thing is, if you want to withdraw optimistic Ethereum over back to mainnet Ethereum, they say it can take up to a week. Okay, so that's one thing. So make sure you're depositing funds that you're willing to let go and not touch for the next little while, okay? But once everything is bridged over, it's very simple. Click on deposit. It does its thing. It does its confirmation. After it's confirmed, it will say that, you know, your ETH's deposited over to optimistic Ethereum. And then once that happens, the one thing you have to do to give yourself the best chance of getting an airdrop is right here up the top here. Uniswap has deployed on optimistic Ethereum. Check it out here. So if they're talking about it, they're kind of encouraging you to basically go out there and do a swap, right? And use their protocol. So check it out here. Click on that. And the big thing is we're still, so it takes you to the Uniswap page, but you're still on the Ethereum mainnet. So as you can see at the top right-hand corner here, you got Ethereum. So you want to click on that and click on Optimism. There's also Arbitrum, which is another thing. I do recommend you guys bridging over to that as well and just play around with the protocols. But go to Optimism, and then it says allow this site to switch to this network. You click on Switch Network. And now we're on Optimism, right? And now if I want to swap, so just do a simple swap, you know, swap from ETH to DAI or to, you know, to USDC, whatever you want. So I'm just going to swap maybe a very small amount. right? Swap, $16, $17 worth of it. Confirm swap, confirm transaction, confirm. Boom, quick, very fast. The great thing I like about Optimism, cheap fees, super fast. And that's it. That's basically it, guys. That's basically it. So the other thing I want to mention, the last thing I probably want to mention with this is maybe one swap might not be enough. Maybe you might have to do 2-3 swaps. Reason why I say that, because from experience, when 1inch did their airdrop, they had their initial airdrop for the early users of the 1inch DEX. And then they had another airdrop for people who didn't necessarily use the 1inch platform, but they actually used Uniswap. So I was a part of the second wave of airdrops for 1inch, and they were giving airdrops to people who used Uniswap for this specific month, for 3 days, right? So if you traded on Uniswap on 3 days in that particular month when they did the snapshot, then you were eligible for that airdrop. So one of my wallets, I only did one trade on Uniswap in that 1 month. So I was not eligible for that wallet. But my main wallet, I actually was eligible because I obviously did more than 3 days of trading, right, on a Uniswap. So what I'm trying to say is maybe today you bridge over to Optimism, you do one swap, very simple swap. I'm not sure. I mean, you can do a very small amount, right? And then, next day do like today I swapped from ETH to DAI, and the next day maybe swap from DAI to ETH, right? And then the following day swap back from ETH to DAI. It's just go back and forth, just trying to make yourself look active, right? That's the name of the game here. So you want to make yourself look active. You're one of the early adopters and user of the optimistic Ethereum. And then who knows, if this turns out to be true, you get the airdrop, bam, free money right there, right? So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. Hopefully this video is not too long by the time I edit this video. So guys, if you guys like the content, like the video. If you guys are new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.